want to join the prayer force. I noticed that I can draw a chart for Jacob. And I want to see that chart as a negative role that he has played. And I want to use it to generate a prayer point that I want to declare and people to scream amen. I found out that right from the beginning, how did Jacob know that he will be the younger and Esau will be the older, and he was pulling his leg? Because God was literally coming to interpret the role they were playing inside that woman's womb. How did he know? Contention was coming because two of them will be born the same day.
That's right.
Whatever is going to be the difference must have been seconds. And he will not take that a second will now demarcate destiny. If it has been 2 years, I can agree. If it has been 5 years, I can agree. But how can we come out the same day and the difference would end the economy? So the difference is a second. She second dinner the one. You are occupying such a position. You are occupying you carry such a status within 1 second. He said, okay, if that is the case, I will pull you back. That means there could be power struggling with firstborn right from the womb before their arrival. Akobi mi o ba ogun ile aye ogbe ogun yen waye ni.
Ogun
waye ati ile na na kuku ti nba fa. Ati nu oyun yen na kuku ti nba fa. Iso gbe ori buruku ati ija yen won ja lati nu oyun won de tun ja sita na ni. That is why I want to prophesy and decree that every power from the womb that one way or the other are set apart or set aside for evil, that is playing pranks upon firstborn, if that amen can come out like thunder, heaven will destroy it. I discovered again that the next thing Jacob would do was to ask, sign bond that you are no longer firstborn.
Sign bond.
He said you should sign. He said if you are going to eat this porridge, just tell everybody publicly that I am no longer firstborn. And until there was that legal transfer, the power cannot be endorsed.
From his mouth.
In doctor to suck well that no me firstborn mo. Don't know that should be finally.
So for
because there must be a legal transfer so that the spiritual thing can work. So until he transferred it legally to Jacob, that was why Jacob yeni ofin bossy fun to fi ma ye ti o fi wa eran ti o ni ri on fura e ti sign out we pe mi o se firstborn mo. And that is why lọ́jọ́ tó ti jàsáró yẹn tó ti sọ fún gbogbo àwọn yẹn pé òun ṣe firstborn mọ́ yẹn ìjọ yẹn ni ọfà yẹn ti bá. It's another spiritual prank for somebody to come under a siege. You are denying your position, you are denying your right, and you are condescending so low to the point that others will ride you and will take over your life. I prophesy to every firstborn all over the world that one way or the other you have compromised your status and your right because of pressure. That before tomorrow morning, power will change hands. I'm saying it again, before tomorrow morning, power will change hands. Look at the third thing Jacob went ahead again to do. On getting to Laban's place, you saw that Leah on the firstborn, Rachel in the secondborn. You were not to the arugudu to alani one. Well, yes, man, worry firstborn. So he had not been a fan of firstborn. From his journey, you see his journey all through. He had never been a fan of firstborn. So he came in again. He said, I'm going to, and he set up another time. And I'm still praying again to everybody all over the world, firstborn, that whatever is coming between you and your right, between you and your status, between you and your privilege, right here and right now, I declare them dead. By the time they brought Ephraim and Manasseh again before him, see another role he was playing there.
Before Jacob.
The same Jacob. The same Jacob. Latin Oyunyesha. O da be rogue. Can't pay any tout. Very stubborn. I will fight you through. I will tear you. I will get it. It's not my own, but I will anyhow. Want to go on? And you said, okay, I'm taking my decision. You have the power, you have the authority, you have everything. So instead for you to make the firstborn, you change it again.
O tún change
Or
your
to
word.
change it, to change your word. That's why I'm saying that any power that will cross, shortchange, and exchange your destiny as firstborn, right here and right now, they are dead. But what you fẹ́ kú?
O tún fẹ́ kú.
O tún fẹ́ kú? Ọba ní kí gbogbo ọmọ jọ kọ́kọ́ jọ. And you know after that will be the last you will see.
Tó o ní
Tó
sọ̀rọ̀
o ní
mọ́.
sọ mi mọ̀, o dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, wàá ti kú.
Ó dòde gẹ́gẹ́ tó.
O dùn pé so that ẹ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mi tó ń bá kú ti kú ta lè fẹ́ lọ bì. So tìrú bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́ kan lẹ́ni.
Ó tún pe àkọ́bí.
O tún pe àkọ́bí. Pé you are my firstborn. This should be your right. This should be your position. This should be your status. But I'm Jacob. My father used authority to do this. This is my own authority that I will use. You will not excel. So I found out that all through the journey that there had been a force activating a curse on the firstborn. There had been certain things played a role endorsing, removing, refusing, and rejecting them. There had been a kind of decor that is trying to ensure and to make sure that things are not working out for firstborn. And that is why I stand to pray that every invisible spiritual power that is coming from time to shortchange and to exchange your destiny as firstborn, right from this place, I declare and I pronounce them dead. I have 10 noticeable crises, but we will stop on 5.
Of the firstborn.
Noticeable, common, and general crisis. One of it is rejection.
Rejection.
And I want you to follow history and see how that one played a prominent role. 1, the first Adam was rejected. So that the second Adam can be brought in. So right from Genesis, rejection of firstborn.
Even the first
The
son
first
of,
Adam.
the first son of God.
The first Adam was rejected. The first son of God was rejected. So that the second Adam will come in. Then Cain was rejected. Cain was firstborn.
That's right.
Cain was rejected. Abel was plugged in. If you move down the line again, you find out that Aaron was rejected. So that Abraham will come in. If you look down the road again, you find out that Ishmael was rejected. So that Isaac will come in. If you travel down the road again, you find out that between Zares and Phares, Zares was rejected so that Phares will come in. If you still move down the road again, you find out that Ishmael was rejected, Isaac was brought in, then Esau was rejected so that Jacob will come in.
That's right.
If you move down the road again, Manasseh was rejected so that Ephraim will come in. If you move down the road again, you see that Reuben was rejected so that Judah will also come in. If you traveled and you are still moving down the road again, you found out that Aaron was rejected and Moses was plugged in.
That's right.
If you move down the road again, you found out that Abijah was the first son of Samuel. He was rejected. The first of Samuel, he was rejected so that another king will come in. If you look at Ophinis and Elias, the son of both of them were rejected. If you look at Samson, who was the firstborn, he was removed and he was rejected. If you look at Saul, the king of Kish, he was removed. If you look at Eliab, he was rejected so that David also will come in. If you look at Absalom, Absalom was rejected so that Ammon was rejected, Absalom was rejected so that Solomon will come in. If you look at that, it's a noticeable crisis, rejection. And you see the same plague is affecting some firstborn today.
That's right.
Anywhere they appear, they will reject them. It's like as if there is mark of hatred. Anywhere they go, they will reject them. They will refuse them. Things are so tough. The second thing you will notice is there is something they call professional denial or delay. And it's so common. You find out that he said unto the first man, he said, you will till the ground, you will labor upon the ground, but thorns and thistles will come out for you. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ firstborn tó bá labor ẹ̀gún ọ̀nà òṣùṣù ló máa ń jáde sí wọn lọ́wọ́.
Iṣẹ́ wọn ìtètè
bọ́ sí. and tó bá bọ́ sí
a ní
because
master ní gbogbo ẹ̀ PhD.
wọ́n ní everything into máa tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní wípé because of the responsibility of firstborn they carry burden, they carry enough shock that at the end of the day they may never rise. Reuben said, I am the firstborn and I will take the responsibility so that if they will kill Joseph, he will go back, he will remove Joseph and he will return him to his father. It's a peculiar responsibility common to firstborn. They think like their father. So he was the first one to tear his cloth. They will ask me, and that is what is happening. You see, firstborn, ona ni o must school fees in lastborn. Ona ni o to must school fees in first one. Torí ẹ kò ní níyàwó. Tó bá délé tí ẹ gbogbo shirt ẹ na máa kó kúrò. Bọ̀dá mi, tí ẹ ń bá jẹ lọ ni ẹ, bọ̀dá mi, salary ò dẹ̀ kó, bọ̀dá mi mo ti kó bàtà yìí lọ, bọ̀dá mi, ìyàwó ò dẹ̀ nílé bèrè. Aṣọ bọ̀dá mi ni, kíníkà bọ̀dá mi, and they are finishing him. So they carry enough burden, enough shock.
Ìtì ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ bàjẹ́ wọn ìpawọ́pọ̀.
Wọ́n lè pawọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ni.
Wọ́n á ràn lọ́wọ́.
Wọ́n ní ìtìjú ni. They won't be able to do that. So you find out that there is enough shock, there is enough burden upon them that they hardly could lift or will rise. Tí àwọn parents náà bá ní problem, others will back out. It is still the responsibility of firstborn to be taking care of the parents.
That's right.
It will be the one that will call the meeting. We have to take care of the one. Tí yàrá fẹ́ kú tàbí tí bàbá lọ, wọ́n ní they should go and be living with the firstborn. You can't leave the first with the lastborn.
Ìyàwó wọn gan wá lógun.
So ìyàwó firstborn náà gan ti wá wọ̀. So you see the kind of challenges that if they do not assume serious financial position, they might not have headways in life. So you see error, professional problem, and that one is also affecting them maritally. It is tough for them to get married on time. You see delay in marriage, you see it's common and associated to firstborn. These are noticeable crises and untimely death.
Right.
Untimely death is common to firstborn.
Bí àtúrí ẹrù tí wọ́n ń gbé náà ni.
Àtẹrù tó ń gbé àti èpè tó wà lórí ẹ̀ gan. Tí wọn ò bá rẹ kúrò, all firstborns of Pharaoh they died, all firstborn in Egypt they died. That is an untimely death. That is an untimely death. John the Baptist, firstborn, he said was cut off. Firstborn. Ophnius and Phinehas, firstborn, they are cut off. Firstborn Moab, they were killed. Firstborn Samson too, he died with the enemy. So you see that if care is not taken and prayer is not consistently offered, you find out that the firstborn, they might not, so to say, escape untimely death if they will not pray for them. Then they mostly commit the marital error. The same thing that Esau did. Firstborns also, they are not far-fetched to that. Because no counsel, no advice, no experience, no exposure.
Error.
You see marital error. Check homes of most firstborn. Hardly will you find it intact. It's wahala here, challenges there, problems there. So that is why there are certain noticeable crises that one must rise and speak against and pray against and break the power when it comes to firstborn.
Evangelist, you will sing a song now. We're going